If you go in settings and then go in advanced features and then go in labs and here go in flex mode panel and turn it on, you will activate flex mode panel. Now what this does is that it gives you additional options when you flex your window to 90 degrees. Now you can set some of the apps where this happens automatically, but other apps you will get a button here that you can tap to activate it. So right now YouTube is set to automatically activate this feature, but let me show you how this works on other apps. So for example, I have Play Store here. So when I go in the flex option, I will get this button here. So this is the flex mode panel, and if I tap it, you can now see that I have a touchpad at the bottom section of the display and then a cursor. I can use the cursor at the top half of the display and just navigate using this touchpad. Now I know this is such a small screen and this doesn't make sense, but this is a really cool feature to have on your phone, and there can be certain circumstances where you can use this feature. You can do the two finger scrolling to right and left, up and down, which is great, and then you get some controls down here. If you tap here, you can change the display brightness, you can control the volumes from here, and you can go in flex mode panel settings as well. And for apps like YouTube, which we have set for this feature to activate automatically, if you flex the window, this happens automatically. You don't even have to press that button. There is another way which allows you to add any app on the cover screen and use that app on the cover screen, and that involves Good Lock app. If you haven't heard about it, go in the Galaxy store and search for Good Lock and download it. Once you've downloaded it, open it and then go in Life Up, go in Multistar and download Multistar app. Once you have downloaded it, open the Multistar app, go in I Love Galaxy Fold and tap on Launcher widget. Now this allows you to add any of these apps on the cover screen on your phone. So you can use or add pretty much any of these apps. These are all the apps installed on your phone. So I've just added two here, Google and Samsung Health, which are not enabled by default by the apps widget. So let's go ahead and see how this works. Now go in settings, go in cover screen, go in widgets, and here turn on this launcher. You can also go in here and add apps from here as well, but we have turned on the launcher widget. Now we'll turn this off, and there you go, we have a Good Lock launcher here, and this allows us to open the Samsung Health app, and now you can use Samsung Health app on the cover screen in its entirety. Now you also get quick controls on the cover screen as well. So from here you can control Wi-Fi, sound and vibration, Bluetooth, airplane mode. You can turn on the torch, you can turn on or off data. And then another great feature here is that you can also do the screen recording of the cover screen. And right now there is no way to add or remove these shortcuts. This is what we get and this is what we have to deal with. Now what happens if you start any activity on any of these widgets? So if I start this stopwatch and go back to the home screen, you will see this widget pill here, which shows you the active status of the stopwatch. And if I tap on it, it will take me back to the stopwatch. Now same thing will happen if you're using any of the apps when you open the phone. So for example, if you're listening to music on Spotify, that will also show up here, and if you tap on it, it takes you to the Spotify controls on the cover screen, which is awesome. And from here you can control the playback of this song. You can also change the media output from here, which is fantastic. I really like this widget pill thing here, and it kind of also reminds me of the dynamic island on iPhones. Now on the main camera, you can also turn on this feature called cover screen preview. Now this allows the person who you're taking the photo of to see themselves in the cover screen and they can adjust properly. So right now if I flip it over, I can see myself in the cover screen, and if someone else is taking my photo, I can adjust myself to get the best possible photo. When you go into the dialer app and go in settings, here you will see some more flip options as well. So go in flip options, and here it actually tells you what happens when you flip the phone shut or flip the phone open. When you're getting a call, you can open phone to answer calls. You can turn off speaker when the phone opens, and you can also select close phone to end calls. So you can basically flip open the phone to attend calls and flip it shut to end calls as well, which is kind of a throwback to how flip phones in the past used to work. So you can turn these options on and off from here. Recently, Google announced another feature where if there is some tracker continuously following you, your phone will alert you about that tracker. You can also see that information on your device. Go in safety and emergency, and here go in unknown tracker alerts. By default it's turned on, but you can see here if there are any trackers detected around you that are continuously following you. So you can do that. You can also scan now, so this will do the manual scan right now, otherwise this works automatically in the background. And you can also learn more about the compatible trackers if you tap on this learn more button here, and then go here and open compatible trackers, and here it tells you specifically that it works with Apple AirTags, and Google will actually be expanding this compatibility to work with a wider base of trackers. Did you know that you can also talk to Bixby and make it carry out your commands without waking it up first? So you can just talk to it and it will do what you want it to do. For that, go in settings, go in advanced features, go in Bixby, and here you will see this option, talk to Bixby without wake up. Go in here, turn this feature on, and what will happen is that if you're getting a phone call or you have an alarm going on or you have a timer going on, you can just say things like answer phone or reject call, or you can say dismiss alarm, snooze, dismiss timer, or restart. Whatever you want it to do, Bixby will carry out those functions without even waking up first. So let's give it a try. So if I'll start the timer and press start, let's reduce the volume. You will see down here that the Bixby is activated and it actually tells you what you can say. Dismiss timer. And there you go. So that's how you can use Bixby without waking it up, because Bixby will be listening for your commands. You can also protect battery of Galaxy Z Flip 5 so it will last you longer. To do that, go in settings, go in battery and device care, and here go in battery, and then go in more battery settings. And here you will see this option, protect battery. Turn it on. Once you will turn it on, the maximum charge of your phone will be capped at 85%. It will not charge beyond 85%. So this will help you prolong the life of your battery, which is great. One interesting thing here is that you can tap on this button and this reverses the whole thing. So now you have the preview down here and controls up here, but this allows you to switch the screen around and adjust the best angles and just take these photos, which is great. And if you turn off the camera and turn it back on again, it remembers your settings for the flex mode and launches it in the same mode again.